Hey guys and girls, welcome to another Sunday afternoon chat. I just got home from church. It's about 1:15. We had lunch up there. We had a great church service this morning at Midway Hills Baptist Church. We dedicated our new sanctuary, which we're going to show you some slides a little bit about that church and tell you a little bit about it a little bit later on. But this Sunday, what we're doing is we are celebrating 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now that's a small amount for a lot of people, but it is the world to us, and we are so thankful for it. And I want to thank each and every one of you, because our immediate goal is one more subscriber. That's what it is. Now we probably look back one of these days and said how excited we got at 20,000 when we got a couple 100,000 or a couple million or wherever this thing ends up. I have no idea where it'll end up, but we are so excited. And so I mentioned it yesterday on a little vid that we did. That we're going to give away 20 prizes, 20 great Jimmy Houston outdoor prizes to celebrate this 20,000, and we'll do that at the end of the video, and I'll show you what those are. If I can get maybe Chris to bring me those prizes. Hey, babe, bring me those prizes. But I'm gonna. She better not be showing you those prizes until we get. I want to. You lay them over here where you can't see them right now, okay? Lay them down here on this bucket or something, and I'll pick them up and show. But they're great prizes. I guarantee you, they're really, really nice prizes to win. But like I said, we had a great time up there. I had a great week this past week. I was in Minnesota fishing with my buddy Scott Martin, my long time buddy Roland Martin. And Scott and Roland, we both did a little collaboration together. We did a 1 hour fish challenge between Scott and Roland and I. And Scott's going to put that up on his YouTube channel. So if you're not on Scott Martin YouTube, be sure and subscribe. He's got almost 500,000 on there, so I know a lot of you are. To see that 1 hour big fish challenge. 1 hour big fish challenge on a lake up there in Minnesota. I think the name was that lake was, it's an Indian tribe. Okoboji or something, not Okoboji, but something like that. But the name of that lake, and we caught some really nice fish, a lot of fish. Roland and I actually did another little deal on it later in the day after Scott left. But we had a great time up there. I drove 18 hours, 1,100 miles to get back to Twin Eagles so I could be here for our church dedication today. We had a great time up there, but it's just been a super week, just a really, really fun week up there. And like I said, we just appreciate y'all so much. 20,000, it's just amazing. We're just so thrilled. And you know, just last Saturday we celebrated 19,000. So we've added 1,000 in a week. I think we added over 300 people yesterday. So it's really, really adding up, and it's adding up really, really fast. There's a deer running across the field out there. See that deer running across the field? He's coming over here to see me. Now that's not Lucy. That's just a wild deer right there. I don't know where he's going out here, running around in the middle of the day. That's kind of strange, isn't it? But there he is, running around. That's a big old doe. No horns on that deer. I see another one standing way back here in the woods in the shade. You can't hardly see that deer. That might be the buck. Surely they're not chasing already out here. It's 95 degrees, 98 degrees still right here in the middle of September in Oklahoma. It's crazy. What I'm going to do this afternoon, I stopped up here by my tractor, or Chris's tractor, because I'm gonna come out here and Chris, do we have those sunglasses in a box? Yeah. But I'm gonna between now and the time we go back to church this evening, I'm gonna run her tractor out here for a few hours. I thought maybe she would have all these pecan trees brush hog while I was up in Minnesota working, but she didn't get that done. You know, there's an elk coming out of the woods. You see the elk over there? There must be a coyote or something in those woods that's running those. Look at that elk going across there. I guess they all come out to hear what the Sunday afternoon chat was going to be about. There is an elk coming out of those woods over there. Isn't that cool? That is really, really cool. Yeah. So I'm going to brush hog here in the trees before we go back to church. It's a little tough brush hogging around pecan trees. I've got to brush hog all this heavy stuff that you see in the trees, and I'll come back and run over all of it with my zero-turn motor, and it'll be really, really good. You can just hang in here with me, honey. You can hand those to me here in a second. What's that guy on the Price is Right or Spin the Wheel of Fortune? He's got Vanna White, his assistant, his beautiful assistant. I've got Chris, my beautiful assistant, right there. She is so thrilled about everything that's going on. There we go, baby. There we go. So I'm going to do some brush hogging here. Chris is going to come pick me up about 4:30. We've got a deacon's meeting at 5 o'clock. and then we're going to get into a big church singing this evening. No preaching this evening, but you know, our little church up there, I know that I get some complaints on here, and some of you are probably tuning out right now, but if you tune out right now, you don't know what prizes you can win, you don't know how to win them, so you hang in there with me. I get a few complaints about, Jimmy, I didn't come in here to get preached to. I get on your channel to learn about fishing. I don't get on there to listen to you, you know, talk about God, talk about going to church and all that kind of stuff. And I've got one friend of mine on there, though. He said he's an atheist. He's a great guy, and he says that I'm his most favorite religious person in the whole world. Well, I'm going to take that as a compliment. So, you know, if you don't like me talking about God, that's fine. Just let me be your most favorite religious person in the whole world. Because listen, I cannot quit talking about God. God is the center of my life, and I just can't quit talking about it. I just can't. So we're going to continue to do that, and so those of you that don't like it, if you just kind of go through that, and you can always not subscribe, but just kind of go through that, and we're going to teach you a lot of things about catching fish. But let's talk about those prizes. Hey, I know that's what you tuned in here for. All right, in order to win a prize, you need to subscribe to the Jimmy Houston Outdoor channel, and you need to make a comment on this video. That's right. A lot of you commented on yesterday's video. I answered most of those comments. They were fantastic comments. I appreciate that. But you got to comment on this video. I'm going to give away 20 prizes. And I don't know. Let me kind of think what I might do. I'm going to give some Jimmy Houston Solar Bat sunglasses. That's going to be the top prizes. And these are not just the $14.95 or $19.95 Jimmy Houston Solar Bat sunglasses. These are $35 Jimmy Houston Solar Bat sunglasses. $35. That's right, the good ones. I mean the really good ones. These are the dandies right there. I'm gonna give away, tell you what I'll do. Got the Jimmy Houston logo right there on them. Are those cool or what? They look really stylish too. Somebody will win this pair right here. Isn't that cool? Ta-da. Look like a model? Not quite, Jimmy. But these are Jimmy Houston Solar Bat sunglasses. I'm going to give away 3 pair. That'll be the first 3 names that's randomly drawn from the comments. 3 pair of Jimmy Houston sunglasses. And I'm going to give away, see what I'll do. We've got the Jimmy Houston Outdoor t-shirts. We get, say, Jimmy Houston Outdoors on the front. They've got a nice little, deal on the back.
May not look just like that.
Yeah, they may not look just like this one right here. We've got several different models. We're going to give away, tell you what, I'll give 10 of those away. So that will be 17. And the other thing I want to give away, yeah, you know, let me tell you just a little bit about my church too, by the way, because like I started to talk about this a minute ago, and those of you that have been with me for the last 40 some odd years on television know that many times I start talking about one thing and end up talking about something else. And I was going to tell you a little bit about our church. Our church actually started in 2003. That's right, 2003. That's the actual year that we bought this ranch here in southern Oklahoma. And Chopper McCartney started that church from scratch in 2003. Some of the first services, when they decided to build a church, they went from trying to build that church. It took several months to build it. They held their services actually in the local funeral home. That's right, the local funeral home. I don't think they ever had anybody die in service, but if they had, they wouldn't have had to pay the cost of transporting them to the funeral home. But they had the church actually in the funeral home. The local funeral home owner and director actually donated the sanctuary in that funeral home for the whole church service until Midway Hill Baptist was built. And so Chopper McCartney started that church from scratch, and 16 years later, now it's not a giant church. We've got about 350 people that show up every Sunday, and we've got, the church is totally debt-free. We've got quite a bit of money in the bank. We can buy a van for whatever we need. We can do whatever we need. We can help people in the local area, which we help a lot. We've got the new sanctuary. We remodeled the entire sanctuary. We put rocks up and made it just absolutely beautiful. Redid the entire sound system so our praise and worship team sounds good. Because listen, what we do there, now Chopper's a great preacher, and his preaching has improved dramatically since back in 2003. Now, we didn't go there right off the bat. We went to several churches in the area before we picked a church that we wanted to go to, and that we love the people there. We love Chopper and his wife and his family, and so that's the church we decided to move our membership, and now, of course, a deacon over there, like I was a deacon back at Keys Baptist on Lake Tenkiller. But we redid the sound system. It's like a brand new church, and like Chris told me this morning, it seems like it's always been this way, and of course it hasn't. It's just absolutely incredibly beautiful. But actually, the amazing thing is they started that church in 2003, and Chopper, I'm not saying he was a bad preacher back then, but he is dynamite now. He lights it up every Sunday. We've got a great praise and worship team, and you just get charged up for the week when you go to Midway Hills Baptist Church. There's no doubt about it. All right, enough about that. I just had to talk a little bit about it because I love that church. Okay, so how many gifts have I talked about? Anybody know? Can y'all help me out? 3 pair of sunglasses, 3 $35 sunglasses, the good stuff, and 10 t-shirts. So that'll leave 7 more prizes. Okay, here's what I'm going to do on the other 7 prizes. I'm going to give away some fishing lures for the last 7 prizes. And for 5 of them, I'm going to give away a 2-pack of American Original Deep Smoothies. And by the way, all of these prizes are coming out of my personal stock. American Original, I didn't tell them, hey, I need some baits to give away. These are coming out of these are Jimmy's personal fish baits. I'm going to give away a 2-pack, probably a large one and a small one. Those are both the small American Original. These are both a Deep Smoothie, my favorite crankbait. I'm going to give away a 2-pack of, that'll be 5 of the prizes. Let's see, that gets up to what, 18? That gets up to 18. And so for the last 2 prizes in, I will give away a 2-pack of Jimmy Houston Legend spinnerbaits, again, out of my own personal stock. And one of them will be probably be with the round blades. One of them will be with the willow leaf blade. So you'll have both. So that'll be, and we will draw them out. The $35 sunglasses will be the first 3. The next 10 will be t-shirts. The last 7 will be either the deep smoothies or the Jimmy Houston Legend spinnerbaits. So that's going to be the 20 prizes we give away this week. They'll be randomly picked by the computer. We don't pick them. If I did, I'd go in there and pick out some of my buddies that comment on every single video. I'm pulling for y'all to win. Angela won a t-shirt last week. She comments on about everything, and I was tickled to see her win that. But I tell you what I'm going to do too. I'm going to try to get some of these people like Solar Bat and Lucky Strike and some of these people to give us some prizes, because we want to keep giving away prizes, because I tell you what, I just love you guys so much for all your comments and all the views that you have on the show, and you're sharing. You share this with your friends. So pick out a couple, 2 or 3 videos that you like. Share them with some of your friends, and tell them to get on there and subscribe. Hit that subscription button to subscribe to Jimmy Houston Outdoors. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And I'm told it always helps to give a thumbs up. I look at the thumbs up. I don't know how YouTube does it, but I look at them. There's a lot more thumbs up than there are thumbs down. So turn that thumb up. Leave that thumb up all the time. Give us a lot of thumbs up, because we want to build this channel up. If we can build it bigger and better, we can do bigger and better videos, I'm sure. We're spending a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, and we're just trying to build it up, because we want to build this up to where not only they call us America's favorite fisherman, we want them to say America's favorite YouTube channel also. And so Pootie Pie, here we come. I even said it right, didn't I? Pootie Pie, here we come. Hey, God bless y'all. Have a great Sunday afternoon. Have a great week. We'll have another brand new video coming out, I think, Wednesday. Later, guys and girls.